Hello dear children, how are you all? So today we start with our new science class and today we start our fourth chapter. Okay, that is our environment. What is environment? Our surroundings is commonly known as our environment. Is it? We live in the house and the house and the surrounding is known as our environment. Wild animals live in the forest and their surroundings is known as their environment. Fishes are living in the pond, that is their environment. Okay, so environment means everything that is surrounded as is known as our environment. Everything that is surrounded as is known as what? Environment. Everything that surrounding as is known as environment. What are the things involving in the environment? Yes, water, air, plants, animals, rocks, water, sand. You see, all these are involving in our surroundings, or all these are present in our environment. So, our environment is containing both living and non-living things. Living things means things that have life. Non-living things means things that cannot live. Is it? So, what are the living things the environment is have? Yes, plants and animals are the living things. Plants and animals are the living things present in the environment. And what about the non-living things? What are the non-living things? Yes, air. Is it? Air, wind, water. Water sources, is it? All the water bodies, sea water, river water, lake, etc. Rain and the rocks, soils. What are the type of soil? Sandy soil, clay soil, mud. Is it? All the soils. And the type of landscape. What are they? Mountains, valleys, plateaus, desert. And also the climatic condition. That's a rainy day, hot, cold, moisty. Is it? All these are involving in as the non-living things. Okay, so non-living things containing such as the climatic condition, that is a wet, dry, cold, windy, etc. And the landscapes like desert, mountains, valleys, plateaus, etc. And also the sand type is containing soils like the sandy soil, clay soil, mud soil, etc. And also the water, air, etc. Okay, but these are the non-living things. So, our environment is containing both the living and non-living things. Okay, our environment is containing both the living and non-living things. Is it? Then what is ecology? What do you mean by ecology? Ecology is a science that deals with the living things and their surroundings. Is known as what? Their ecology. So, ecology is a science that deals with the living things and their surroundings. Okay, that is known as ecology. We studied that the environment contains both living and non-living things. But living things and their surroundings is known as the study of this animals and their living things and their surroundings is known as the ecology. Like the plants and animals, they have the ecology. That means the animals or the plants with their environment. That is known as the ecology. Clear? All the living things and their surroundings is together known as, and the study of the living things and their environment is known as what? Ecology. Living things, the study of living things and their surroundings and their relations among the environment is known as the ecology. Okay, so but nowadays our ecosystems have the vast changes, is it? So many changes is occurring. Because we level the forest, we clear the forest and we change our crops, we destroy the water, land, everything. They had been polluted. That is why our ecologies have the drastic change for the last 2 centuries or last so many years. We have so many changes occurring in our ecology according to the activity of human. Okay, not only humans, some natural calamities also. Okay, so the nowadays our natural resources are polluted. That is why the ecosystem or ecology has so many changes as occurs. Clear? So, and we have to, what are the things we have to do? For these changes that make the pollution, is it? For the changes of the ecology is known as the pollution. What is pollution? What is pollution? Pollution means making the environment dirty with the substances that are harmful to the living things. Is it? Pollution means the make the environment dirty. Our environment is dirty and also make the harmful to the living organism. That is known as pollution. Is it? Pollution is make the harmful of the living things and also make dirty our environment. Our air is polluted, water is polluted, land is polluted, noise is polluted. These are harmful to the human beings or the living things and also for the dirty our environment. That is known as the pollution. How could we control the pollution? We practice the proper sanitation. We practice the proper sanitation, we can control the pollution. What is sanitation? Yes, sanitation is the process of removing the garbage and the waste and maintain the hygienic condition. That is known as sanitation. Sanitation is the removal of the waste and garbage and also what? Maintaining the hygienic condition. Hygienic condition of the environment or our surroundings is known as the sanitation. So, sanitation is the process by which our environment or surroundings must be clean the garbage or waste and maintaining the hygiene system. So, we practice the sanitation method and we avoid the pollution and we can save our ecology. We can save our ecology. We can practice the sanitation and we can save or we can make our environment hygienic. Clear? So, what are the ways the way the sanitation is take place or what are the things we do? They quite often block the drain, overflow the sewage, garbage and domestic wastes and stringing the dirty, stagnant water on the streets create very unhygienic and sanitary condition. These are some insanitary condition and also garbage does not remaining in one's place. Plastic, all of you know when we place the plastic board anywhere, they can flow in with the water. They fly in the they flow in water and also fly with the air. You see, when these plastic wastes are, when the animals like goat or cows are eaten, they what happen? They shock the plastic and they will die. Animals eat the plastic, they will die. Is it? And when we place the plastic not properly, what happen? The plastic is flow with the water and fly with the air. That is why when the animals eat the plastic, they will die. And also the plastic does find their way to rivers and even oceans and pollute them. When they flow with the air, they dump sediment in the sediment in the water bodies like the river, lake, ocean, etc. and make them polluted. So these are the ways to be polluted our unhygienic conditions our environment. Then what are the methods of we take the sanitation? Our government is take so many methods. So they practice so many steps to sanitize our surroundings. What are the steps to sanitize? What are the way they sanitize our environment or our surroundings? Yes, they make the arrangement of the proper garbage system. Yes, daily they collect the garbage from household wastes also and they transport the garbage far away from the cities. Okay. The government is or civil authorities take the proper step, proper action. That is why they collect the garbage or waste from the each and every houses and collect the wastes and they dump on a place that is away from our cities. That place is known as landfills. The place is known as landfills. The place is known as landfills. So landfills means the area the government is collect the wastes or garbages from the household wastes and they dump in a place that is away from the cities, that is known as the landfills. Okay, these are the place of landfills. And also what are the activities or what are the arrangements they done for our sanitation or the pollution free our environment? What are the steps? Yes, they can sweeping in the street daily and also periodically spray the DDT. Is it DDT or the some disinfectors along the edge of the roads? We can spray the disinfectors over the DDT sides of the roads, and also building the public toilet and keep them clean. They build the public toilet, clean the roads and spray the DDT and the disinfectants on the sides of the roads, and also they build the public toilets and make them clean, and also they can put the garbage bins, that means the dustbins. They can keep the dustbins on sides of the roads, and we can place the waste things on the dustbin properly. You see, but in the some ways all these steps have to be failed. You see, sometimes all the steps have to be failed. Then what will we do? The some things we can do, or we can must do some things. We can and we must do some things when our government system is failed. So what are the steps we can do? That's our responsibility. And what are the steps we can do to save our environment polluted or the keeping the sanitation properly? We can use the dustbin properly. First way that we can use the dustbin properly. We can put the waste. Don't allow to throw the waste publicly. We can keep the waste in the dustbin. We can use or we provide the dustbin. Use the dustbin. Then don't throw the garbage on the road. Garbage attract the, because don't throw the garbage openly in the public place. Why? Because the garbage attract the flies, rats, mosquitoes, etc. Is it? So cockroach also. So when we throw the garbage publicly, that will attract the flies, mosquitoes, cockroach, rats, etc. And that make they are the carriers of the diseases. Okay. And burning the garbage is not a good idea either. Not to burn the garbage. The smoke is polluted air, because the smoke from the garbage is polluted to the air, and that is why the garbage is taken in the landfill. That is why we collect and fill the landfill area, and also it can be decomposed or rot and change it to a manure or fertilizers. And we can collect the garbage, and they are organic material. We can convert it to as a manure. Okay, so these are the steps we take to manage our sanitation methods. Okay, so what is environment? Environment is everything that is surrounding our, as is known as our environment, and we have including the both living and non-living things. But nowadays we have to and the living things and the environment is together known as the ecology. But nowadays our ecology is mostly polluted, and we can follow some sanitation method, or we can avoid. We can remove the waste or garbage and make the proper hygienic condition, that is known as the sanitation. Then we can what are the method we can sanitize? We can use the dustbin properly, and we collect the garbage, and we can collect and they fill in a place, that is keep the waste in a place where that is away from the cities, that is known as the landfill area. And also we regularly sweep the roads, spray the DDT and disinfect it on the roadside, and also we build the public toilets. Okay, so these are the methods we can sanitize, or we can keep our environment very hygiene. So dears, please read the textbook chapter page 4th our environment, and also the page number 182 and 183. Wishing you all a good day to all. Thank you.